I heard create and let God do the rest. Ancestors are showing up. What's good? Welcome to Rooted in Divinity. I hope today has met you with nothing but abundance, love, success. Okay, I'm hearing shock. Somebody could be finding out some news that's very shocking. Not sure if this is good or bad. Okay, maybe it's something that leaves somebody up at night. Okay, if this is not you, this is someone else afraid of some type of success that you're walking into. But welcome. Throat chakra already playing games. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions. And we're going to get right into these ancestor messages to see what the ancestors have for you today. Now, unless spirit give me a sign before I get on here and tell me to do it, I usually just do the message and pick the sign at the end. So this could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. Take it how it resonates. All right, I love you. I appreciate you. But let's get right into it. What is it? I heard move in silence, or this is what you have been doing. Okay, I'm also hearing the importance of moving in silence. Sometimes when you're sharing your hopes, your wishes, and dreams, you're sharing it with an enemy. You could be sharing it with somebody who has more control over their energy, and that is what influences. Like, let's just say you sharing something, right, but you're not necessarily confident in what you're sharing, or you sharing this to hear the opinions of somebody else's, and their opinion influence the decision that you make. I'm hearing your ancestors say get away from that, stay away from that, or this is like an energy that you've moved out of. Okay, I'm also hearing comfort, comfortability, your comfort zone. I'm hearing your comfort zone is what was killing you, or your comfort zone is what's killing you. What are you comfortable in that's keeping you stuck? Okay, I just did a Libra reading, but I'm hearing Libra. So Libra could be very significant, or something about balancing the scales. Okay, this is also giving me like what you give is what is balanced in the scales. So if you're giving shit, obviously it's going to be balanced with shit. But if you're giving your all, it's going to be balanced with the replica of that, the mirror image of that. All right, communication, Gemini, could be very significant as well. I'm also getting moon cycles, or speaking to the moon, or speaking to the ethers. Okay, but the current energy is the Chariot, railroad bill. Okay, perseverance, willpower, balance. Like I said, something about a car could be very significant. I don't know why I'm hearing a cursed car. Somebody could also be driving a car that was once in an accident and somebody actually died in that car. Okay, take it how it resonates. That was kind of vulgar. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay, somebody, you could be an ancestor that's communicating with you right now. Could be one that died in a car accident. Okay, something about someone you love or something you love is very significant. I saw the Ace of Baskets and it was running over. I'm hearing my cup running over. I'm also hearing too, learning how to see the cup as half full instead of half empty is very significant. Okay, in other words, your perspective, how you see things. All right, there was some type of shift here with this being your current energy, the railroad. Some type of shift your ancestors helped usher in for you. Okay, this was sudden. All right, or it felt sudden, or it seems like it was going fast, and in reality, you've been building momentum towards something. All right, okay, the train started out slow, but it was moving, and now it's taking off. Okay, I'm also getting something about like a sports car. So somebody could be manifesting a sports car. Somebody could also be manifesting a home at this time with the big house, or manifesting a big house, or you could be on the way, okay, to something bigger, better, more grand. Okay, you got dim bones. All right, like I said, a shocking energy. I think when I opened this reading, I said something about being shocked at something, or was that the closeout? All right. I'm also hearing somebody could be shocked at how you're able to close out chapters, or you're shocked as to your ascension. You're shocked on how you're able to let go of things. I'm hearing breathe. That's probably why I started this message, breathing out. Okay, but this woman is shocked as to what this reader is telling her. Okay, and this person is using all type of divination tools, not just cards, but she's using bones to tell a story. Okay, I don't know why I just heard ancient, or it's giving me some type of ancient history, something about the past. You got the Chariot. What is the big house? Okay, something is being magnified. I'm also getting like, this is giving me like on the outside, this house look fucked up, but on the inside, when you magnify, it looks clear or clean, or this is giving me the energy of healing, like, excuse me, taking one step at a time. I'm also hearing something about DNA codes, DNA activation. Excuse me. I think this is the Tower card. Yeah, this is the Tower card. And if I'm not mistaken, 2 10s is 20. What's 20? I gotta get the book. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I'm gonna channel first and then I'm gonna get the book last. I'm gonna do a 5-card spread. Fuck it. But this is the Tower card, which talk about something suddenly happened, like a sudden change. And it's like a sudden change in a new direction. I'm also getting something about the lottery, playing the lottery, or you're gonna win something and it shocks you. Okay, this could also be in regards to some type of game show. Okay, yeah, your power. Your ancestors are supporting this forward movement. I don't know what you're doing. I'm also seeing the World card in my third eye. I'm also seeing nature. So going out in nature, or this is like you naturally doing something that you're naturally doing. Something is falling into place naturally. This is also giving me ease, like the Empress, allowing something to just play out, allowing things to just happen, allowing things to flow. Okay, and if it flow your way, that means it was meant to, and enjoying that. All right. Also, this is giving me the energy of not being attached to anything, but also being connected to everything. That I'm hearing that no and no thing. Okay, I'm also getting to the power of saying no. You could have been a people pleaser. Something about a people pleaser. But there's something sudden here that's gonna, it feels like it's just gonna drop out the sky. I also am getting the energy of like foundation with this Tower card. Something that had to be torn down to be rebuilt. These could also be muscles. So somebody could be in a gym. Okay, whatever it is you're doing, your ancestors are heavily influencing, or it's like you finally invited them in to do what it is that they came to be. I'm also getting Santa's helpers. So something about December or something about Christmas could be very significant, or this could be the time in which you lost a lot of people, so it's bringing up a lot of emotion. You've learned how to, I don't know, transcend death. This is like seeing death in a death in a different way. Even though I'm saying death, I'm hearing depth. So going deep. Okay, something's very deep. Ooh, I just picked up some sexual energy as well. All right. The ability to be able to really touch your soul. Okay, I'm also hearing sapiosexual. So this could literally be information that's hidden you at your core. And whoever is giving you this information is turning you on. Or you could be that person that's full of knowledge and information and is turning somebody else on. Or your perseverance, the way you're able to move through things. Okay, and I'm hearing swiftly, because on the outside looking in, it could appear as if things are happening for you fast, which they may be, but I felt like it was after a long time coming. I'm getting like this railroad was under some type of construction, or the actual train was under some type of construction, but now it's on and popping. Okay, I'm hearing throw them bows, something about fighting, So this could have definitely been a fight, but I'm seeing something being pushed through. Okay, you could be waiting on some type of loan or some type of money, something in regards to money that's going to come out of nowhere. Or you could be receiving some type of settlement that you didn't know about, just out of nowhere. Okay, I said I was going to do 5 cards. This is 5. All right, 5 could be very significant change. You got the Ace of Swords coming out. So the truth, something that was revealed is the truth, or you could be the truth, or you're about to come out and reveal something that is the truth. Okay, something you said shocked somebody. You could be somebody, I'm hearing tarot reader. You could be somebody that's you got funeral home and you got a graveyard here. Murder, trigger warning. I just heard murder, but I'm getting more so like you a past version of you is now dead. Okay, your change, your evolvement, or your ever evolving energy is so mesmerizing to somebody else. You are the truth. Okay, you could have also predicted a death, and if this is not an actual person like passing away or being, somebody was tragically taken. This was not like natural causes. I'm trying to be tiptoe on my words. Okay, I feel like that's also very significant. Okay, no more tiptoe on your words, saying what you got to say, and that's it. All right, this is also believing in the power of your tongue. I feel like this message is very straightforward for whoever this is. Okay, but you got the Ace of Swords, which talk about the truth. You was right about something, some type of prediction you made. Okay, you could definitely be a psychic or a medium or somebody that's very in tune with their intuition. Okay, you could even have predicted something and it scared you at first, but to actually see it unfold was so shocking. Okay, or this could be somebody's predictions over your life. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting like slavery because of these things hanging out this tree. So it's like being hung. Man, this is kind of deep. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I really don't even want I don't even want to talk about that shit, bro. Like, for real, like, that's kind of deep. All right. Railroad. Somebody could have also tried to cause some type of resistance and make you feel like what you believe in is not true, or make you feel like what you talking about, I don't know. I'm getting this like gaslight energy. So you could have predicted something in somebody's life, right? Or seen something, and you didn't have concrete proof. All you had was that your spirit, right? Your spirit didn't lie to you. Okay, it was true. It is true. You are the fucking truth. Okay, you could have called something out when it comes to some type of demonic energy. You could have called somebody out in regards to something in a graveyard or graveyard dirt, or I don't know. All right, you could have also called something out in regards to an addiction, or found out something in regards to an addiction that a family member had, yours, somebody else's. All right, it's like I'm in and out of someone else's energy, and then that person speaking to somebody else about their energy. So you could definitely be a reader or energy reader of some sort. Or you don't even have to necessarily do this on the internet. You could literally be doing this within your hometown. Or I'm getting something in regards to college. All right, so we got railroad bill. I'm gonna take me a break after this. That is number 45, which I already knew. Something about an inheritance is definitely significant. I also feel like your ancestors are rewarding you for your rebellion. I feel like this is why this is being released. I'm also getting to, you're realizing that inheritance is not just money. You inherited some type of gift. Okay, and this Tower card is something that's being enlightened or heightened. Okay, it says, was it really an accident? Somebody could have lied and said that some type of death or tragedy was an accident. All right, damn. I'm channeling. I just need to go to the cards that I don't understand. You know what? Spirit say read them all. All right. 45. So 45. Roro Bill is waving at the people cheering for him in the distance. So this is definitely giving me Six of Wands energy as well. Being celebrated in the spiritual realm. Also embodying this natural, I'm hearing embodying your natural habitat instead of seeing it at a distance. Okay, I feel like people are cheering you on in your vicinity and at a distance, or I don't know. I'm seeing somebody being able to see in a far distance. So this is like being able to see far in the future. You could have predicted something and it came to pass 5 years later, or somebody's a prediction coming true that had been predicted. Okay, and I don't know why I just heard my voice echo. So something about your voice, something about your throat chakra, something about the way you're able to convey a message or the message that's being conveyed. All right, if you receive Railroad Bill in a reading, consider the following. If you don't plan to win, get out the game. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I'm moving too fast. If you don't plan to win the game, then why are you playing? Success is the best revenge. Get rid of any people or situations that are distracting you from your mission. Only self-confidence and a strong will to survive will get you through this. Somebody could have a it's my way or the highway type of energy or attitude, okay? But I feel like you could be transmuting that saying. Instead of it being I'm gonna get what I want or else, and it's coming off as damnation, or it's in the demise of another person, or you overriding somebody. It's kind of like it's my way or the highway. You embodying this new way, okay, or taking a new highway. I'm also getting something about a new route being rerouted. All right. It says what competition? Know thyself to propel thyself. So this is like definitely knowing yourself and you exploring the world in this new image, in this new body, in this new way of thinking, in this new light. Okay, your ancestors are proud of you for that. I picked this deck up and it got diamond on the bottom. This talk about a creative force, perfection, value, okay, being brilliant. All right, damn, I probably should have cut my light on. Ain't nothing a little filter won't do. Okay, that could be very significant. Instagram could be very significant, but whoever you are, your power, your spiritual power, it's like you have a direct channel to God, okay, to source. Goku, I heard Yamaya, but I'm also seeing this little yellow, what that thing called? It's an animated character. Pokemon could be very significant. All right, and then you got the big house. The big house. The big house. Somebody could be manifesting a big, beautiful house. All right. The reason why it's something about the land. Your ancestors are moving you to new lands. So if you are somebody that's looking for a house in your area or in a place that you're used to, it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone, because something about you going to bless some type of land, or some type of land was blessed and it's waiting for you. Okay, the big house is 68. It's represented as the Tower card, and it says, but the cormorant, okay, please. Energy is my first language, not English. Okay. And the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. And he shall stretch out upon it. And he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. So something about decoding decoding biblical text is very significant for you. Okay, using the Bible in a power, in a way that you've never used it or experienced it before. Okay, an oak tree could be very significant. If you receive the big house in a reading, consider the following. Your plans may be disrupted in a way you can't imagine, but I'm getting like more in a good way. All right, it says, is this a breakdown or a breakthrough? It depends on your perspective. So how you see things is very significant. All right, in what ways does this change hurt your ego? So I'm getting like being stripped, but also it's like being leveled out with your ego. All right, I am craving the garden right now. Okay, so somebody could be craving nature. What I meant by that is foods that give me life. So that could be very significant. Cucumbers, tomatoes, foods that the earth give us, not the ones that we create in labs. Okay, that could be very significant. How could this experience inspire you to new heights? Why do you think that idea just came out of the blue? So something about creative ideas. That's what this Ace of Swords is coming in at. Something about a creative idea, or I'm getting somebody could be getting a reading on whether or not they should do something that came to them in a form of creation. You could be trying to see too far in the future when the now is for you to just start it or do it or embody the now. Be purposeful in the beginning stages of whatever this is. Okay, there's an idea that your ancestors are giving you to move forward with. This is in regards to creativity. Go with how you feel. Stop looking for the opinions of other people to dictate your course of action. So even though I'm doing this reading for you, this is just confirming to you what you need to know. This is not me telling you what you need to do. Okay, when you go and you seek spiritual help, it's only to confirm what your DNA already remembers. Why you think you thought it? Okay, and most times the truth hurts, but it is valuable. Somebody's grandmother is here and they're recognizing you. Okay, I'm hearing you are the star in my aisles. Church could be very significant. I'm also seeing grocery aisles could be very significant. So being mindful of what you're putting in your basket. All right. The star in my eyes. Somebody could have also, grandparent could have also called them star. Or I'm hearing my star child. Very ethereal energy. And then I'm gonna look up them bones, and then we are out of here because I already know this is the devil card, which is inspired. I've been trying to leave this reading for the longest. I feel like that's very significant. Oh, okay, I'm here. We got to get out of here. It's like the energy of like, man, this old timeline shit, this old bullshit. Like somebody's over it. Somebody's just over it. Them bones, 77. All right, someone could have died at 77. I'm sorry. Someone could have also been born in 77. All right, it says do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. So this is the judgment card. I'm also hearing too with this judgment, people who've judged you and put you in boxes or made you feel as if you were out of line or out of character. They finna see how this out of line, out of character behavior about to work in your favor. And then they're gonna be wondering, how the fuck? Because I feel like people are so caught up by their own way of life that they project that way on other people and naturally feel as if shit should just go that way. When we are creating our own realities while simultaneously living in a reality. Okay, Africa could be very significant. Okay, astrology could be very significant. I'm also hearing necromancy. I don't know where that came from. Okay, I'm not even, wow, when I said I'm craving the garden, look, the world card. But it says if you see them bones in a reading, somebody could be from the country or something about your accent is very significant. I'm hearing lovable or likable. Okay, or you could have an accent that's foreign from that of your family. Okay, born, raised, all in the same household, all that, right? But something about you is different. You could be very much attracted to foreign entities. I'm hearing foreign substances. I'm not sure what that means, but like foreign things, like whatever you are not, it interests you. I don't know why it's reminding me of like the book in the Bible when they talk about Jesus going from all types of places in the world, learning their religions, learning their way of life, and also taking what he's learned and using that to heal the world. Okay, that could be very significant. It says that if you get this in a reading, it may be time for honest self-assessment. I feel like that's something that you've been doing. Okay, and I feel like you're discovering truths about yourselves. A old you, a past you is dead. You've learned how to embody that shadow energy and also balance it out with that the side of you that shine, that light attribute in you. It says, what is your reputation? Are you still in alignment with it? Okay, I'm also getting something about reputation, how you're seen in other people's eyes. That's changing. Okay, you're realizing that whether you do something good, bad, or indifferent, motherfuckers gonna talk. And their opinions is their opinion, and it shouldn't matter to you. It shouldn't. Because at the end of the day, you allowing somebody else's opinion to matter is allowing that person's opinion to dictate and carve out your way of life, what you should be doing. When your opinion matters because it's your reality, you create your reality. Don't allow somebody else to. It says if you want to first start fresh. The neutral position is no longer an option, so it's time to move. Okay. And it says, do others need to know where you stand on that issue? If so, stop stalling and tell them. Okay, so for somebody specific, you could be living with someone and you may want to express how you feel about something that they're doing or some way that they treating you or something like that. Say what you got to say, bro, because everything happened for a reason. If this person get in their ego and do something that you may see as, like, for somebody, you could be living with somebody and, you know, they got the power to put you out, but moving you, pushing you out was just a setup for a beautiful come up. Okay, it don't. I'm being brought back to what it said, where in that judgment card, when it said or is this the judgment? Yeah. Was it this card? But something about not judging a book by its cover. Okay, your brilliant is feared. Okay, but that same brilliant is what's breeding the success. Okay, you're being exalted and celebrated. All right, I'm hearing the sun is shining on you. Let's see who this beautiful message was for. I heard yes. I love you. Thank you for tuning in to this message. Thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions. Ooh, Scorpio. This was for a... If I can get it open. Damn. Scorpio, I got to redo these. Baby, we struggling over here. But yeah, that message was especially for Scorpio. Thank you, guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, I also have another channel because I don't post on this channel every day. But if you would like everyday content, you can go and check out my channel called Portal of Alignment. Okay, see you here, see you there, but see you, baby. Peace.